Alright, so we're going to give a little bit of a detailed demonstration on how to tame a bear in Stoneshard, right? So, this wall structure right here looked exactly like this one a second ago, just inverse. So I went over here and I broke it. I also brought the bear in already, so we're a little bit jumping forward here. He killed some guys up there for me. But now we're going to go ahead and break this, and we're going to find some more enemies, and we're going to use this giant O pattern here, figure 8 even if you call it, to avoid enemies and bring our enemies to our bear, and have him do our battles for us. Alright, so I just broke this. There's a Ligard, I think they're called right here. Tentacle guy, so I'm going to break this free. And I got plenty of arrows. You don't really need that high gear. I always take my helmet off though, just so I have that extra vision. But starting out, you probably won't have something like this. But you can't really do this with anything. Like I am using a levy bow. I know I do have an aspect, but yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and get this Ligard on our command here. Oh no, I think he ran up here. Right there. Alright, so he's out of range. So he's coming for us. So this is gonna be a little bit tough. Let's see if we can get enough distance on him. I know he's gonna come this way. Okay, that's actually fine. Yeah, that's fine. So where is she? Just gonna aggro the bear. Now the bear's coming. And hopefully he doesn't grab us. It's going to be a little bit tough, but I think we're going to be okay here. Yeah, should be fine. Oh no, we're bleeding. It's a little bit of damage. Actually, don't have enough damage. So there should be coming to ours. Yep, there he is. So I think they're going to fight off screen here. Try to shoot the Ligard, slow him down. Yeah. So, no, we're just gonna let them fight. I'm not gonna use my last bandage. And we're gonna get away from the bear. And now we know where the bear is, so we can keep bringing people to him. Alright, so, I went and explored the other rooms, the one the fiends came out of, just, you know, looking for that boss room, but I guess it was already right here. So our bear, he killed these guys over here, and he went and hid in this room. Sometimes I'll just do that. They'll just go live somewhere. So you gotta go get him. You don't always have to. Like I probably could have gotten this guy to aggro after aggroing this guy, and it would have been perfect, and they both would have met right here and had a huge boss fight. But we went ahead and got the bear out of this room, took him up here, and I went out this door, waited a few turns, and he stopped about right here. So that stopped. I waited a few turns, stopped his aggro, came back in, down here. Alright, so now we're gonna see who's actually in here. And if it's one too many, might need to go one at a time. So this guy's pretty easy. Mercstalker is definitely gonna be a problem. Alright, so we got that guy aggroed. So I can kill this guy on my own, but we gotta see who's coming with him. So we want to get about as much distance as we can afford here. So if it really is just him, we shouldn't have a problem here. Alright, so this guy, he's a bit tougher. You might, you know, I'm a little bit geared out, but if you aren't, you just use the bear. You know, this isn't that hard to just, here, I'll just... it takes a little bit of time to use the bear on everybody, but you totally can. But I mean, yeah, I have the Espadon, so it's not that hard. But even with arrows and immobile, or distracting shot and dash, if you have those guys are pretty easy to wear them down. Alright, so now we got that Mercstalker in there. So he's way down there. I don't even see the mini boss. Okay, so it's a worm bear. So worm bears are actually probably the easiest boss to kill. So we're gonna see maybe the Mercstalker will come up a few more tiles. Alright. So let's take a pause here. Alright, so it looks like we got the worm bear aggro. So now we're gonna go ahead and take it back to the bear. And we're gonna hope that the Merc Stalker can also aggro. You know, if enemies aggro next to each other, sometimes they'll pull their buddies in. So that something happen here. And try to get as far away as we can. So when you're in the bear's line of sight, you have 10 turns to kind of get as far away from him as you can, or he will aggro on you. So important to use dash when you go back now, even if you don't think you need it. Yeah, so the bear's aggro now. He's fighting these worms. I'll try to hit these things, but it's pretty fucking hard. Yeah, gonna give up easy. And he's probably already aggroed on the worm bear. So there's the bear, there's the worm bear, so now they're fighting. I'm gonna go and break this. Oh, okay, so this is actually a good example here, right? So this worm bear isn't, he's just breaking corpses, he's being a fool. This bear is trying to eat me. So we're gonna throw a net, throw my less durability one on the bear. And now the bear should start hitting him. Maybe not. Okay, what about now? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so there's way too many worms though. So try to help the bear out here. Oh, and it looks like he spawned some more behind me though, so we're a little bit close to the bear right now, so it's a little bit dangerous, but if we can even just break that barrel, we should be fine. Yeah. Oh, and there we go. So now we just kind of clean up these worms. Or let the bear do it actually. And we can easily get around the bear, lose his aggro. It's super simple to do, he's not very fast. So, yep, we're just going to go get the Merc Stalker now. After we lose the bear's aggro here, we'll go down this way, all the way down there, come back up with the Merc Stalker. He'll fight the Merc Stalker for us, but he's still doing fine. And then we'll lose the aggro on the bear and get the loot and get out of here. Alright, so I got the Merc Stalker's aggro, and I went ahead and just brought the bear with me, because he's going to help me here. He's really not that bad a guy, and you can really use him to your advantage here. So the Merc Stalker, he's coming. He's coming in hot. So we don't want the bear to trap us in here, so we got to find a way around him. So we're just going to go ahead and move towards him. Alright, it's going to be a little bit tough here. So he's going to go into one of these two squares, and I'm going to go into one of these two squares. So I'm going to try here. Alright, so now he's there. So now there's a few things we can do here. We can just likely take a hit and throw the net on him. Or we can just dash away. And I think that's probably going to be our best bet here. We're probably not going to be able to get away from him without using a net though, but we're going to try it. And the Merc Stalker is still coming, mind you. So yeah, so it doesn't look like we're going to be able to get away without the net. So now we'll go ahead and throw the net on him, and he's going to hit me. Yeah, it's pretty bad. But we are bleeding, but we should be fine. So just take the longest route. My arm's broken. And we're almost... Ooh. I forgot. We do have another alternative here. We should use the leg sweep back there. So we're actually going to be able to use it right here though, because I'm just going to go up one. And I'll use my leg sweep. It's going to give me another turn, and then I'll be able to use this. And we could also just throw down a bear trap. He's probably going to go there. He might hit me again. Didn't though. And we're just going to leave the tile real quick to heal. Might actually have time, so we're just going to use a splint. Oh, he's a little bit confused. And the Merc Stalker should be coming. Oh, there he is. So sweet. So those are what your tools are for. The only other tool I'd recommend bringing is a spider flask. Just in case you get an enemy you just can't kill or you need to help the bear out a little more. And a spider flask is definitely going to be your winning edge there. But hopefully the bear kills him nice and easy. I know sometimes a Merc Stalker will be able to kill the bear, but he's pretty much dead, so wanted the XP there, but we didn't get it. Alright, so now the bear should probably still be mad. There he is. So he's actually in a perfect state right now. He's actually going to die. This is really sad. Okay. I gotta put him out of his misery. Poor bear. Alright, now let's see what we got. Ooh. Let's do the bonus chest first. Whoa. Alright, and wow, Spear of the Faceless, that's freaking awesome. So yeah, so I gotta take all that, see what other goodies we got. Identification scroll, don't need it. We only use purple items. Alright, don't mind these. Don't look at the gloves either. But yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. So yeah, this is pretty simple to do. I haven't really have too much experience in the other dungeons. That's what I'm working on next. Trying to master those, and then I can just do all of them at the same time. It'd be perfect. And you can do that starting at level 5. Is again, all you need for this build to really work. I highly recommend using a bow. It makes it a lot easier, because otherwise you pretty much just have leg sweep and dash. But if you use a bow, get your steady aim. It's going to help you get XP. You're going to be able to use distracting shot and athletics. I have these skills here, not this time, and mighty kick. These aren't necessary at all. I was just trying to get the athletic skill tree, a few of these down, but these don't really help you at all. Disengage is going to help you a lot for when you get in those tough spots. It's going to maybe give you an extra chance to run away. Dash, this is your lifeline. You can't play this build without it. And leg sweep, it's going to give you that extra turn when you're waiting for cooldowns if you get caught up. So besides that, just make sure you bring enough food. I used, I think I had a ham this size and a full ham, so it took me down a lot. I did use this much water, but starting out, you're going to use a lot more of water, medicine, all that stuff. I only brought 2 splints, 2 healing salves, 2 herbal extracts, and a bandage, and an antidote. That was all my medicine, and a bottle of Bryn Vermouth for after the battle. Get that nip of courage you deserve for all your hard work. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. Now I got the Spear of the Faceless, and we can go do the other dungeons now. Don't forget bear traps. Peace.